After editing everything down, this is how I'm bringing my closet back. More intentional, more minimal, but most importantly, more me. Because like I tell you guys all the time, you don't need more, my friend. You just need better. Now that you've seen what the closet looks like when all is said and done after all of my hard work, I did just kind of want to show you what the closet looks like empty, bare, and clean, and kind of walk you guys through the refinement and the curation. I also want to pop you guys into my beauty studio or my office, however you like to refer to it as. We're doing a bit of Tetris here in the home, and I kind of want to give you a little inside scoop, a little view as to how Mike and I have been living for the past 6 weeks. It's actually been crazy. The hardwood floors are put in. I don't know if you can tell, but we painted Sherwin-Williams in the shade Neutral Ground. I will put all the information down below in case you are interested. Now I need to move everything into here because the next project in our home renovation is to paint my beauty studio, which you're about to see looks like an utter and complete mess. So today, it is a beautiful day outside. It's a beautiful day and I'm stuck inside because I have to take everything out of that room and it is going to take several hours. This is the fuel keeping me running. It's so crazy how there's nothing in here. Here are the brand new floors. How exciting. If you remember, Mike and I had a very dark, kind of like grayish blue carpet in here. So now we have beautiful wooden floors and I just feel like this space looks so alive and so bright. And while I'm not excited to do the hard work to put it back together, I am excited to see what this looks like when all is said and done. Okay, if you gasp, it's okay. I've been living in chaos and I'm not gonna lie, it has been really wearing on my mental health living like this. This is essentially how I've been living. Every inch of everything. I've just been throwing my shit everywhere. So here's the closet that everything needs to come out of. I need to move everything from this closet into my other closet because this closet is getting painted. The lighting isn't great in here, but these were the two pinks that I was considering. I was putting my paintings that I want to hang up next to this and it kind of clashes with everything, whereas this is more of a neutral. Very, very excited about the light pink. And I'm most excited about getting this room back together. I just want to show you what this looks like when you walk in. So I have sliding doors here, which I've always had. We didn't replace these. And then this is my new closet with my brand new floors. So much brighter in here. It's so much lighter in here. I'm so excited about it. I put all of my handbags in the center. I have an empty shelf up there, an empty shelf up there. All right, so this is a terrible angle for me, but this video is not about me. It's about the closet and just inspiring you guys to get your SHIT together. So down here, I have my pants, my blazers. As I've just gone through my closet on a daily basis, I've reorganized things how it makes sense so that it's kind of like a fluid process. I have all of my pants here. I incorporated my linen pants. I have some white jeans, pants that I could wear to the office in real life. It's just very important that I have these readily available because y'all know me. I am a pant girl. It's kind of driving me crazy that I have two things on one hanger. I need to order more hangers, so do bear with me. But linen pants, these are a must for me in the summer. I have these kind of like traditional linen color pants, and then I have these more like striped ones that are a bit more thick, so they're appropriate for the office. I color coordinated the pants. Yellow in the front, okay? Then we go to like what I would consider like your traditional oatmeal, like linen-y color. Then we moved to the white pants. Then I did, let's swap that out for that and that out for that. I'm gonna do brown, followed by navy, followed by black. Then I have a sleeveless vest, short sleeve blazer, and then I have all of my long sleeve blazers back here. And I did them in color coordination, neutrals up front. Then we have pink, red, it has a bit of red in it, red, and black. Sleeve length scheme, and color scheme. And then up here with my shirts, I did the same thing. I have all of my vests in the front just because I just bought these. I'm excited about these, and how I organized my shirts was sleeveless to long sleeves. So I have my vests, I have like my camisole and my sleeveless top, which I'm obsessed with all of these. You guys have seen these vests so many times. And then I have t-shirts. Okay, so I did a colorful t-shirt to kind of like, obviously in my brain, I don't know if your brain works like this, but let me know. I did a more colorful t-shirt to kind of break it up so that when I see this, I know if I go to the left, we're venturing into sleeves, and if I go to the right, it's sleeveless. I don't know, I just, something in my brain, I like that. A striped shirt, then I have like a linen black shirt. So then we go to the whites. So I have this shirt that I'm so obsessed with. I just got this at J. Crew. I'm so excited to wear this. I might wear this tomorrow. It's supposed to be very hot this week, but look at how adorable this is. Oh my God, it's so cute. Then we pivot into the full-on white shirts. So I have a few of those. Then we go into like nudish. This is my Tim McGraw t-shirt. So you have this like nudie kind of color. Breaking it up. So we have the nudie color. Then we have some striped nudish t-shirts, as you can see. Then we have yellow, purple, red. Those are all the short sleeves. And then we bleed into pink long sleeve. See what I did there? Blue long sleeve, my white long sleeves, brown long sleeves. And that is how I organize that. Over here I have my more long hanging items. I always like to put my Rent the Runway pieces in the front just because, again, I do pay for them on a monthly basis, and so I want them to be at the center of, you know, every day when I'm getting ready, because if I can wear it that day, let me wear it. Those are always in the front, and I just coordinated them by short sleeve top, and then the tweed dresses. How cute, so colorful. The rest of this is items that I own and how I organized it. So I organized it by sleeveless. So you guys know I just got this, haven't worn this yet, can't wait. Spaghetti strap dresses. This that does not belong here. More no sleeve dresses. So I have this little guy from DKNY. I have this more like silky Michael Kors dress that's so old, but I'm so in love with it. So a bit more like flowy dresses with no sleeves. I tried to color coordinate them also. So I have my more like pattern but white adjacent dresses here. Then I have full on white. And again, these are still sleeveless. I have a navy dress. Ignore the hanger. I need to get more hangers in. And then I will put this back here because it is a dress with short sleeves. Then I pivoted to my skirts. So I have my maxi skirts, my pink maxi, my navy maxi, black maxi, black maxi. And then I went into some pants that I like to hang. These pants that I still haven't worn yet. Don't judge me, but it's on my to-do list, okay? These navy pants, which I could probably take these out for the summer because I think these are wool pants. I have these pants from Madewell. These are so nice. I'm so in love with these. These are just so breathy, so light. Breathy, is that a word? No. There's jeans that I like to keep hung because they get wrinkled very easily. So I have this pair and this pair from Rag & Bone. And then I have my little chambray linen pants that I'm obsessed with. I have had this in my closet, this little like pull-out thing. I used to have this hanging in here, which, you know, is useful if you have room for it. But the reality is like, I didn't have room for it. So this used to sit in front here. Got a little chunky. It took up a lot of space. I decided to part ways with this and just utilize what already came in my closet. Very excited about this. I think that this is game changing in terms of optimizing my space in my closet. I put all of my bags on these two shelves. Now, if you remember, I had bags on one of these shelves and also on this shelf, but I really like my bags to be the center of attention. I walk in and they're kind of like the focal point of my closet. My shorter handbags down here just because of the space of the shelf, my bigger, more like taller handbags here. I decided to keep my perfumes in here. I know that I mentioned in my last closet video that I was thinking about leaving them out just because they're so pretty, but now because I have less crap in here, you know, you can really see the bottles and they have their moment. I also just threw this in here for the time being. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this in here. My blue credenza is not in my office right now because, like I said, my office is currently getting painted, so I need everything out of the office. So this might go back on my blue credenza, but this is a beautiful little catch-all that my mom bought me. It's from Jonathan Adler. I love this. It's adorable. I did put some of my tank tops up here on these shelves. So I'm thinking this might get moved around a little bit, but I'm thinking I kind of want to utilize the shelves more so for clothing rather than tchotchkes, because this is a closet, okay? And I don't spend too much time in my closet. I love my closet. I adore my closet. It is my favorite. It's my favorite room of the home. But there's nowhere for me to sit. It's not like I'm sitting in here relaxing. And so I think I'm going to make a more dedicated space for my tchotchkes so that I can look at them, enjoy them, like the child that I am. And then, of course, I have my jewelry box down here. And just I need a jewelry catch-all because at the end of the day, I like to come in here and take all my jewelry off, put them in my catch-all, and then get undressed and put my clothes away. This way, you know, I can stay as organized for as long as I possibly can. In terms of my shoe wall, I took out all of my knits, and so there's no knits in here. And I kind of reworked the shoe boxes a little bit, which I'm going to show you in just a second. This might irk some of you, but for me, this is a piece of like functionality that I decided when putting my closet back together. It just makes more sense for me. I have put them in upside down. When I go and I take my shoes out, I like how when I rip this off, hello, if I could do it with one hand, it's harder than you think it is. I like how it opens like that. So I can open the front, really see the shoes that are in there, take them out. When I'm ready to put my shoes back in, it's open. I can just slide it in and close it up. Functionality that I have changed up within my wardrobe. I also wanted to mention, I did say that I wanted to take the perfume out of here, but it doesn't really make sense. In the morning, I come in here after I shower and I have my underwear and my bra, you know, my undergarments in here. I put those on and then I like to spray my body. So again, in terms of functionality and really thinking like, how can I optimize my morning and the time it takes me to get ready? It would take me longer to come in here from the bathroom, put my undergarments on, walk back into my beauty space or my studio, as I like to call it, spray myself, walk back in here, get dressed. It's just, it makes the getting ready a bit choppy. And so I've decided to just put less crap in here so that I can really appreciate the beautiful perfume bottles that I have because they're just so pretty. I'm just gonna leave them in here so that I don't have to walk, you know, room to room and kind of get ready in a bit of like choppy chaos, if that makes sense. Just things like that, saving a few seconds here and there. I know I might sound crazy, but at the end of the day, it really adds up for me. I'm someone where I love my sleep. I like to sleep until the very last minute, and then I wake up and I work out and I spend time with my cat. And so there are things within my morning where I just want to be able to really indulge in, to be in the moment and to just enjoy and love and savor. So just having my walk-in closet being like a working wardrobe, it really elevates not only how I look on a day-to-day basis because everything is so beautifully laid out and I can really see like this top goes with these pants, goes with this bag. That saves me time, but also just the fact that my perfume's in here, I can get ready, I could spray, I can see what's inside the shoe boxes a bit more easily. It just means so much for my lifestyle. That is really what I mean when I say that I want to live a more elevated life, and I want you guys to live a more elevated life. It's not just about waking up, putting on a cute outfit, putting on some makeup, doing your hair, putting on your jewelry, and looking elevated. It's about feeling elevated, like being able, like I said, to take your time and really enjoy your early morning and your moments with your family or your pets or reading a good book or just slowly sipping your coffee. It's so crazy, but I don't know if it makes sense to you, but that's really what a working wardrobe means for me in the sense of really elevating my lifestyle and just maybe like elevating my life, I should say, altogether. I'm just very excited about the aesthetics of it all. So color, the texture, the visual balance for me. Like I said, when I walk in and I see my handbags, I'm so excited about it. It makes me elated because I love my handbags. Rent the runway pieces, the more expensive things within my closet. I rented this and this is so cute, but like look at this top. It's from Mage. It's adorable. Light pink with rhinestones all over it. But look at this. The price tag is on it. It's $415. None of my blazers within my closet are $415. So I really also love the fact that this is a focal point when I walk in. It's kind of playing into the luxury, elevated vibe that I want by being such a focal point within my closet. Deciding to not bring anything back that doesn't excite me really helped this be very visually appealing to me. And so I highly recommend that you go through your closet, you get rid of the things that no longer serve you, that you no longer wear. Holding on to things has like a weird psychological effect on me, and so I can only imagine that it does the same for some of you. I hope that you're getting from this video kind of like my vibe and just the way that I'm talking about my closet, that this is really set a new standard for me, my wardrobe, and my closet. I really think it all started with my spring wardrobe series that I did, where we edited and audited my collection, and then I carefully and mindfully added things in. But it's just, this is how I want my wardrobe to look going forward. I have really curated this, again, to not only host and hold the things that I love and adore, but also just like the functionality of it. This has really set me up for success, and I'm so excited. I cannot tell you. I know when I wake up in the morning and I go work out, and then I shower and I come in here, I'm gonna be so ecstatic, so excited to get ready. This has set a new standard for me. I'm going to hold myself accountable to make sure that I keep it pristine and organized, and that I put things away at the end of the day. I really hope that you are as excited about my closet as I am. But just to let you guys know, upcoming videos, we're gonna be talking about my summer wardrobe. I know I already talked about this, but I'm not kidding you. When I did this in the springtime, it greatly improved my life. It improved my mornings. It really sped up the time that it takes me to get dressed. And it has really left me feeling like $1,000,000 every single day when I get dressed and I leave the home. If you are someone where you have a ton of clothes but nothing to wear, or maybe you have a lot of clothes but every time you leave the home it just doesn't feel right, like your outfit just feels off, then I highly recommend you joining me on my summer series. Just make sure to subscribe and click the bell button next to it. This way you get notification every time a new video goes live. But it will be a 3-part series, and I'm so excited to bring you along on the ride. And I'm so excited to get my summer dressing in order, because I'm someone where I literally live in linen pants and a tank top, and I just want to kind of elevate again, like I did with my spring wardrobe. I want to elevate my summer wardrobe. I want to feel a little bit more put together, a little bit more elevated, and a little bit more feminine. But you know me, you can always count on me for a seasonal wardrobe refresh, beauty, lifestyle edits. I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed this video, do be sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. I love you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys. Mwah.